Hey guys, welcome to Ultimate Exotics. So today we got this really cool clutch of ball python hatching. So we thought we'd show you guys the babies, but before we see the babies, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the parents so you can just get a better idea of what to expect out of this clutch and what we're looking at when we have a look at these babies. So today's video, it's for the ball python guys, but for you other reptile enthusiasts out there that are into other reptiles, don't worry, at Ultimate Exotics we do a lot of different species of reptiles and a lot of different types, from all the geckos to the different lizards, to all the different types of pythons and boas. We do a lot of different colubrids and even some venomous stuff. So there's something for everyone out there, but today this video is for the ball python guys. So let's have a look at these parents and then we'll go have a look at the babies. Okay, so first off we're going to have a look at the parents of the clutch that we're going to look at. So let's start off with the female. So she's this really beautiful Pastel Enchi Bingo. So she's a 3-gene snake, and I'll describe a little bit about her. So Pastel is a codominant gene, which means that you can get a superform. So codominant means that you can get a superform and that you're going to see it right away from the first pairing. So you can get a super Pastel. Later on we'll look at the dominant gene, which is say for example the spider, and with dominant genes you can't get a superform. So codominant you get a superform, dominant you don't, but it does come out straight away from the first breeding. So that's what's really cool about codominant and dominant mutations. So this beautiful girl that laid a clutch of eggs for us, she is the Pastel Enchi Bingo. So Pastel codominant gene, Enchi also codominant, and then Bingo is a line that we produced a few years back. The only problem with the Bingo is that we still haven't been able to identify it in the normal, so we only see it in the pastel lines. And what it does, it brings out a very high contrast pastel with very bright yellows and very dark blacks. So it's a beautiful looking contrast, and as you can see with her, she doesn't look like a normal Pastel Enchi. So that's definitely that Bingo influence, creating that high contrast, and she is just a beautiful girl. So she's now just starting to eat again and she's putting on weight. So hopefully she'll carry on eating and get to a decent size. So yeah, that's the female. So now let's have a look at the boy that we mated her with. Okay, let's have a look at the father of the clutch. So he is a really beautiful boy. And what he is he's an orange dream fire spider. So orange dream is a codominant morph. You can get a super. Fire as well, also a codominant morph. And then spider is a dominant morph. So spider, you can't get a super of it, so that's why it's just a dominant morph. And for those of you who don't know, spider is, if you breed a spider to a spider, it is a lethal combination. And what happens is you might get eggs, but the eggs or the babies do not develop full term and they die prematurely in the egg. So just remember that you don't want to be breeding spider to spider. But otherwise, spider is a beautiful morph. It does have a couple of issues like the head wobble. Some it's more severe than others. So that is something to consider as well, but it just makes such incredible snakes. And if you look at just a normal fire spider, it is quite, like a plain looking snake, but then you add orange dream and you get this, and it's just such an incredible combination. And it has really become one of the most famous combinations. So now that we've had a look at the mother and father of the clutch, we're going to go and have a look at the babies now. Okay, so this is the clutch of babies from the parents. You can see it's a beautiful clutch, and she laid 6 eggs and we got 6 perfect babies out, so we're very happy with that. Unfortunately, you might be able to see we only got one orange dream out, or one combination with the orange dream out. So we're hoping to see more of that, because the orange dream, it's a sought after mutation, and also it just does such incredible things with spider and fire and Enchi, and the combination. So we were really hoping to see more of that, but unfortunately that didn't play out. But we got some really good combinations here and some combos which we'll go through now. Okay, so the first baby we're looking at here is a spider orange stream. And as you can see, those of you that know what a normal spider looks like, this really is a step up from that. So you can see it's much brighter, lighter sides with that orange tinge, and the yellow is much brighter as well. And there's also the pattern gets broken down and reduced at the same time. So that is a spider orange stream. So that's really nice. So let us have a look at these other guys. Okay, this here to me looks like a fire bumblebee. So it's a combination of pastel, fire and spider. Still a beautiful snake, but unfortunately again just missing that orange stream, but it is still a beautiful snake. So we're very happy with that. This here is probably my favorite baby of the clutch, and this is a 4 genus snake. So unfortunately this is just missing the orange stream, and how I can tell that is the orange stream reduces the pattern greatly, and this one's still got all its pattern, which still looks great. So this here is the Pastel Spider Enchi Fire, and it's quite amazing how reduced its color is, because it should be quite a yellow snake, but with those 4 genes combined, it's created quite a reduced color. It's very white, and it's just such a beautiful snake. And I think this one is the favorite, well, my favorite out of the clutch. So I think this will also be a holdback. But yeah, just such a beautiful combination. Okay, and then these are the other 3 babies left of the clutch, and these are more common mutations, and one is a normal. Can you believe it? So the odds were probably pretty high against normal coming out when you have over 6 genes in the mix with the parents. So it's quite unusual to see a normal, but there he is, still a beautiful snake. Then we have just a straight fire, and the fire is much brighter than the normal. You can see it in comparison. Much brighter snake, and it's got that head stamp, which is that pattern on the head there, which is indicator of fire, and like I mentioned, the much brighter coloration. And then we have here what I think is looks like a pastel bingo, and the reason I say that is because this is the high contrast pastels that I was talking about. So yeah, beautiful snakes and a great clutch overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed having a look at those babies. There were some beautiful ball pythons there, and I also hope you managed to learn something about the codominant and dominant mutations and how some of them work together. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. And please don't forget to leave a comment below, and we'll see you guys soon. Keep well. Cheers.